Sir, the honorable member is always free to haul me up for any attempt to mislead the House. I am not claiming that I can make a statement with due authority. Whatever I am doing, I am doing in the best interest of the colleges. May I make my submission, even assuming that this report has been withdrawn. Even then, the honorable member correctly pointed out that the Education Commission has suggested the decentralization of administration. The UGC resolution is there suggesting decentralization of the administration. For us, the device itself would carry a great deal of weight. That device has been quoted by me in the statement of objects and regions of the bill. Now, sir, the honorable member made the point that in the statement of objects and regions it has been stated that the chairman would be appointed by the visitor. Now, if the honorable member would carefully see, he can see quite clearly that the first paragraph seeks to give the background in which the matter came up. The second paragraph deals with the suggestions of the University Grant Commission, and the third paragraph gives the main point which this bill seeks to enact. So, the main object of the bill is stated in paragraph 3 and not in the background in which the government has brought this bill before the House. I would also like to make a submission. The honorable member was kind enough to make a references to the suggestion which, with your permission, I am going to place before the House. It would therefore be seen that if the intention of the government was to present the House with a decision, the suggestions which I have had the benefit of receiving from teachers or the authorities of the colleges and from honorable members with whom I have made every effort to keep in close touch and with whom I have had the honor of holding certain discussions would not have been introduced. It is not the intention of the government to do any such thing. A question was raised that the college council should have powers of academic council